Media propaganda, the economy's failing, the stock market, rah, 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 whatever. The stock market booming. I'm trying to get in that shit, you know what I'm saying? Look, help me win and get my hands into the big game. Josiefuller.com. Shop at my website, support, stepping up independent artists. That's really what I am. I'm an independent artist. That's what makes me an entrepreneur. That's why I drop these jobless entrepreneur podcasts. Just woke up, got my first workout in of the day, doing a little DoorDash on the bike, because, that's no excuses. I'm doing it on the bike until I get a car, so you can support my journey by streaming my videos. You ain't gotta shop, you can just stream. But I wish you would. I hope you do. I hope you go check out my merchandise at josiefuller.com and support and purchase you some, so I can just, sit at the house and figure out how to sell even more, and then invest in the stocks and figure out how to save the world one step, one day at a time. You know, how to preserve all of this beautiful, beautiful scenery, and been, you know, been working and getting into farming myself. Like not, it's like not just for money, but in produce and shit. But this is a way to help people. Like at this time, I wish I did have a farm. I'd be out here giving away food, just giving away greens and shit. Like I ain't about to let it go bad. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I give it to somebody before I just let it go bad. You know, eat some myself, store it, figure out ways to preserve it. A lot of the greenery has medical properties in it anyway, so it's better that you just grow it yourself. Like you'd be surprised, like even in the trees, like the medical property of some of the leaves on the trees. I'd be thinking like it's a gold mine. Let's just get it all up and make freaking great minutes out of it, huh? Like, and we can just sell that shit to the doctor's office. What the, bro? I just had to go stop and get some gloves. It's like freezing out this mug. Like seriously, like I don't know how to gauge my life in this type of cold weather. Great. Off the road, fucking with cars and shit. Man, I almost went down, y'all. Shoot, that almost went down. What's up? So listen, if you turn, I'm gonna let you do your turn. I'm turning. So I ain't even going. Oh, they're going the same way I'm going. Don't stop, keep going. I just keep going. Anyway, you know when you gotta do it. So I go live to talk about life so far, the propaganda of the media, all the constraints on the people these days. You go online and all you see is, hate strategy this and hate strategy that. You got a couple chosen few out here, representing, you know, keeping the faith alive, as I would say. I was going to say, moving in the spirit. That's what we're really doing, in so many different ways. It's what we all do anyway. Be that the Lord's plan that, you know, you get rich today. So, be that the Lord's plan that you get rich today. That's how we doing this. I don't like certain things throw me off, and I'll be like, okay, what the heck is that? And I'll be like, what the hell going on here? And I'll be like, okay, where's the money at? And how can I get my riches ever? How can I become even more goal oriented and focused on everything that I need to accomplish today? Like I be getting like news pop up, so that's what all the things. It just tells me everything that's going on in the news. What Donald Trump's doing. Katy Perry's new dress, different things like that. The Grammys. You know, I be like, yo, this is all distractions and propaganda. But every now and then, mine mostly pops up with like what the Dow is and what stocks are doing, how everything's moving. And, mine kind of I kind of got my phone tweaked out. It's tweaked out to a decent, it's decent. Like the business stuff that comes through on my phone is pretty decent. You would think. So I'm like, I look at it like this. I'll be ready to invest when I'm ready to freaking invest. Like, so it's like when you get the money, you be be like, yo, what should you do? Like, I got a little bit of XRP. I don't got enough to save my life unless, XRP goes stupid like overnight or some shit. I got Ethereum. I got mine staked. If it was to like jump to be like 40 bands or something, I probably have some money right now. But it'd have to do like that. It had an Ethereum coin would have to bust and be like, oh, the Ethereum coin is worth 60,000, and I'd be like, bet, shit, I'm up. What? My life has been saved. You know, like that's how I look at like crypto and stocks. I'd be like, yo, one day I might get a lucky break, and the stock market crash and just spike the next day, and I'm a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Bitcoin come back and go crazy. I'm a millionaire. If it don't do that, then I'm just like, shit, I guess I gotta just look at it slow creep. And then, hope for the slow creep increase at the same time. Meanwhile, taking what I can and investing into like different stocks. Like I be feeling like Walmart is just gonna go up forever because technically, we could utilize this opportunity we have right now to just not shop for the holidays and be like treat it like it's another day. Get up with the family though, and pray together and talk about God life under a tree. Keep that going for the kids. Any given time, invest it in stocks. So invest it in the future for your family. Invest it in something real, like something tangible, some land. Cause shit gets shaky in a minute. We see right now how it happens. Like, don't forget, man. They kind of do these shutdowns all like every year. They last for like 5 to 10 days. That's another reason why I think it's propaganda. It's complete propaganda. They do these shutdowns every year. I thought everybody knew this shit. Like they did it last year. They did it the year before last year. I thought we was all on the same page. And each time they delay something. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be okay, okay? It's gonna be okay. You know. I just, wanted to come live and make sure everybody was like on their toes. Just talk about it for a sec, cause you know. Meanwhile, I'm probably gonna download some of my lives and edit them today, and go in between and just have some fun with life for a sec, cause it's colder than a mug up here. I ain't know it gets like that. I thought I was in the south. I thought it stayed warm the whole time. It does not. It does not. It does not. So I'm gonna have to recalibrate my dash so I can dash once more. You know. Wait, I forgot I went out. Well, I went out. So, but anyway, you guys, look, you just gotta stay prepared for like the economical crises that we're living in right now in these times. It's like an economic war, and it's like not really, but it is because the social media and everything else in the news says that it is. So you got to be like a little more tight with how you do it, So, but at the same time, I'm encouraging everybody to like start their own farms, like especially if you're black. Like go ahead and get your hands dirty and dig in the dirt a little bit. Grow shit. Go inside caves and figure out how to grow more shit, you know. Figure out how to change ecosystems and terraform things if you have to, or grow gardens inside your house if you need be. Underground, you got to figure out the processes. We all need to, even me. Continue to try to build flying cars and elevate our game and, be scientific black people. Be intelligent, man. Be who we really are, man. Be creative. God is watching. And it's better to just entertain yourself while being entertained, and that's how I look at it. You don't gotta really join me. We're only here till we're gone. So, I just wanted to leave you guys with that. Good day and have an amazing one. And I hope you're having the best day ever, and even more, I hope it gets even better.